In today's session, we center our hearts in compassion and divine love. Anchored in love invites you to ground your light through kindness, empathy, and the gentle power of presence. Let's dive deeper. Good morning and grand rising to all the transformers across the world. Thank you for joining us for another session of the morning alignment. Today, we anchor deeply into the energy that sustains and transforms all things. And it all begins from this wonderful, auspicious space we call love. You see, love is the grounding force of the universe. It's the pulse that keeps us centered, keeps us steady and aligned no matter what arises. And let's take a few deep breaths in. And as we exhale, let's release any tension, any story, or any weight that may keep us connected to something outside of love, a limited space, a space that has us unsettled and uncentered. So breathe in as we inhale and release. Again, inhale. And release. Let's take this moment, this time, just to be very intentional. Let's be purposeful with our thoughts, with our actions, with our movement. Let's allow your awareness to descend from your mind to your heart. As this is the true anchor of your divine light. And let's begin with a declaration today. Today's declaration is, I invite you to declare this with me out loud or in silence, but to do so in a space of confidence, of awareness, anchoring and listen to your truth, allowing these words to settle deeply within. So let's declare together. Love anchors my light in every experience. Again, love anchors my life in every experience. Let's just sit with this for a moment. And allow love and its definition to expand into our total consciousness, to every element of our being. Love. Love. We've heard the idea that love is kind, that love is gentle. We understand that love is gifted to us in a very limitless and boundless space. It's up to us how we choose to receive this love, how we choose to show up with love, and how we choose to give love. Let's feel this declaration becoming our truth, not just spoken, but embodied in the very way, our very essence of who we are. Love anchors my light in every experience. Now let's shift our attention to our centering breaths, to our space of centering, rather, is chakra activation. I invite you to place your hand over your heart. And with each breath, imagine light flowing in and out through the sacred center. Allow yourself to imagine it. Light flowing in and out. Your heart center. Breathe into your heart. Let's do a little exercise. Breathe into your heart for a count of 4. And hold it for 2 seconds. And then exhale for 4 seconds. Again, we're going to breathe. Inhale for 4 counts. Hold it for 2. And then exhale for 4. With each breath, your energy will begin to align. The heart becomes a radiant field of compassion. The solar plexus softens, transforming control to confidence. And your throat opens, allowing love to express itself freely and kindly. Let's begin to breathe. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold it. And release. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it again. Inhale. And hold it. Release gently. Again. Inhale. And release. Feel your body tuning. Feel the tuning to the rhythm of divine coherence. Your heart, your mind, and your soul in sacred harmony. Embrace it. Now I invite you to take this moment as we transition into our guided visualization. It's time to visualize. This visualization allows us to begin to see that which we are, to begin to imagine and to align our imagination with what anchored in love looks like, what it feels like, to experience it first in our minds, giving permission for our bodies to follow suit. In this visualization, imagine yourself standing in a vast field of soft golden light. This light represents pure, unconditional love. A love that has no beginning nor an end. And with each inhale, it enters your being. You invite it in. You connect, you are aligned with this unconditional, boundless love. Flowing through your chest, your arms, your voice, your full presence. Allow. Breathe. And align. With each exhale, it expands outward, being projected as a blessing to your environment. It's a blessing to your relationships and to the world over. Continue to breathe. And as you continue to breathe, I invite you to see the light forming a gentle anchor of love beneath your feet, rooting you into the earth's compassion, grounding your radiance in the now. Breathe. Here, you are safe. Here, you are whole. And here, you are love embodied. Breathe. When you are ready, I invite you to gently open your eyes and begin to witness your room, your space, your surroundings being filled up and overflowing with love, and seeing yourself as the anchor in this love. And as you do so, this is a great opportunity for you to grab your journals or a pen and piece of paper, or even open your digital app. Great opportunity. As we prepare for our question, a reflective question of the day. See, I like to ask these questions to really allow us to be able to go deeply, deep into our consciousness, our self-consciousness, our awareness, to begin to see, to reflect on where we are, who we are, and what it is that we ultimately desire. And these questions give us the opportunity to shift and to shape our world, to be very intentional. And today's question is, where in my life can I allow love to be my first response? Again, where in my life can I allow love to be my first response? Take a moment. Allow this question to resonate deeply within you. Where in your life? Before fear, before judgment, before control, where can you allow love to be your first response? It's so easy to look out and point the finger, right? We can point the finger all day long. But at the same time, there are three fingers pointing back at us. And as we know in the equation, three is greater than one. So where should we focus most of our attention? On ourselves, on being the example that we desire to see, being the love that we desire to experience in this world, setting that benchmark, teaching people how to treat us from a space, beginning with the space of love. With my children, I gave them permission from a young age that they could say anything they wanted to say to me as long as it was founded in love. It began with love. It was rooted and packaged with love. And I'm not talking about some hard love. I'm not talking about no backhand compliment love. I'm not talking about something just the shadow of love, but you really mean to hurt. I mean, really, unconditional, boundless love that gives you permission to bathe and to swim in this wonderful, euphoric space. Excuse me, pardon me. So, where in your life can you allow love to be your first response? Just pause. Feel into that answer. For the wisdom is already within you. When you look at your bank account, do you see limitations? Do you feel frustration? Or do you allow love to set the precedence, to open the way for more resources, for more abundance, for more prosperity to occur? When you look at your relationships, whether they're platonic, romantic, whether they're familial, or just unrelated, is love the guiding light in those relationships? And I'm not saying backhanded love either, because growing up, I received a lot of that. I love you. I did it because I love you. I hurt you because I loved you. No, that's not love. It's not something that people can receive and to experience and easily translate to a space of love, honor, respect, appreciation. When you love something, you can see your reflection in it. You give that which you desire to receive. Are you being what you desire for others to be for you? The greatest commandment is to love thy neighbor as you love thyself. Can you truly say that you're anchored in this commandment? When you look in the mirror, are you loving your perceived imperfections? Or those things are the unique identifiers that separate you from other creations? Even though you are all created from the same source, you're all reflections and extensions of the master creator, but it is those unique identifiers that allow you to be able to show up, to demonstrate that extension of reflection in a different way than your counterparts. In a different way. Let's seal this question before I go there, I don't want this question just to remain in this space. There's going to be there's going to be challenges and opportunities on your path today and going forward. That's going to give you more indication of how and where love can be allowed to be your first response. I mean, turn on the news, you see all of this chaos. Even in the midst of chaos, even in the midst of darkness, you can be the light. You can allow love to show up in that space. You know, I have people who call me and they're venting, and yeah, there's some frustration. That is rightly so. But guess what? You can choose love even in that space. Not saying that you have to be accepting and allowing of the energies that they're transmuting, right? That they're extending to you. But yet you can say, in this moment, what are they teaching me? What are they reminding me of? What are this moment reminding me of? As they are characters in this game of life. And in my reality, in my experience, I am the main character. So they're either supporting cast or extras. What role are they serving in my life? Am I giving them the role of main character in my life, which is causing me additional chaos? Or have I rightly casted them as an extra or supporting cast? What is coming from? What is it that I'm afraid of? Because that indicator gives you an opportunity to better perfect yourself, to go and create the solution in that space of fear, to replace that fear with confidence, with knowingness, with understanding, with compassion, with grace. And not even so much grace for them, but yet for yourself. For everything that we are experiencing is truly an extensive reflection of who we are. And if we do not like it, we have the opportunity and the obligation to be love in that space. To be love. I know growing up we had these wristbands that used to say, what WWJD, what would Jesus do? And as he is our master teacher, many of us, as he is the example of how to reconnect with source, with power. It's a great guiding light until you're able to directly connect yourself and get your downloads and understanding. And then before you know it, you will no longer say, what would Jesus do? You would move into a space and say, that's my divine self. How is it best for me to be in this moment in time? How can I illuminate my Christ energy, my divinity in this moment as I am creating the image and reflection of the Most High, of the all divine, the all knowingness, the all powerful. And as there's no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and as God is for me, then what can be against me? I am powerful beyond measure. See, now it gives you the ability to speak life, to affirm, to remind yourself in that space, to stand in the authority that has been invoked upon you, within you. Stand in that space. Let's begin this space of standing with today's sealing affirmation. Affirm this with me, if you will, out loud or in silence. But allow it to resonate deeply into your way of being, into your place at the front of your mind, to the seat of your heart, and on the mantle of your heart and the seat of your soul. And let's affirm together, I am grounded in divine love. My heart is my compass, and my presence is my peace. Is peace. Again, I am grounded in divine love. My heart is my compass, and my presence is peace. Whew. One more time. It's for good measure. I am grounded in divine love. My heart is my compass, and my presence is peace. Wow. Let's go in peace. Let's seal this peace with today's prayer. Beloved source of infinite love, today we choose to be anchored in the heart of compassion. May love be the foundation of every word, every action, and every thought we have today. Let our light be steady, grounded in kindness and in truth. Wherever we go, may others feel peace in our presence and warmth in our energy. From this moment forward, we release the need to force, to fix, or to fear. And instead, we allow love to lead. We give thanks for this moment. We give thanks for the reception of our prayers. We give thanks for the ability to actively listen and hear, to receive our divine direction and guidance as we navigate these corridors of life. We give thanks. And so it is. It is so. Yes. Let's walk through this divine corridor that's filled with beautiful golden light, giving us permission always to be the best and highest version of ourselves, to be that extension and reflection of creation. We give thanks. We give thanks. Let's take one more deep, heart-centered breath, just for good measure. Yes. Doesn't that feel amazing? Feel yourself becoming more rooted in love. Feel yourself glowing with light and becoming more centered in peace. You know that peace that surpasses all understanding? Take a moment. Take a moment to fully embrace this today. And I challenge you to carry this frequency with you today. Carry it as a blessing, as a balm, and as a bridge for others. For you were created for such a task as this. And as you do so, let's begin by sharing today's session. Hit the share button to share it to your social media spaces. But also, since you're there, hit the like button. Leave us a message letting us know how today's session resonated with you. It'd be great because other people get the opportunity to read those, and you can be the one to inspire others to become more deeply anchored in love, to really, truly allow themselves to realign, to become more intentional with who they are, and what they're being, day in, day out, moment by moment. And if you desire to connect with us on a more deeper level, more consistently, you can do so by going to the social media spaces and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at One Transformation Center, or on X at OTC Atlanta. Again, on Facebook and Instagram at One Transformation Center, spelled all the way out, or on X, OTC Atlanta. Ah, what a beautiful session today. So for myself and everyone here at One Transformation Center, if you missed any part of this session, feel free to go back to the beginning and listen to it in its entirety. But we encourage you today, we challenge you, we invite you to walk gently, to love deeply, and to stay anchored in the divine. Because we see you. And we absolutely adore you. We love you for all that you are. We love you unconditionally, right where you are in this moment in time. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being present. And continue to go forth and to activate your day with intention. Be great.